Heather, hi. I can't believe you're getting married soon. It seems like just yesterday that you were engaged.
Oh, hey, Auntie Jill. Yeah, I know, right? I can't believe my wedding day has actually come around so fast. I'm kind of nervous, but also really, really excited. I can't wait to be Miss Owens. I've been dreaming of this day ever since I met Rick. I knew he was the one on our very first date. We just clicked in a way that I never had with anyone else.
Yeah, it was the same with me and Tony. We just knew that we had finally found our soulmates.
Yeah, it's the best feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. Anyway, I was just wondering if you had any entertainment set for the kids at the wedding?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, do you have a bouncy castle or a kids' room or something? A sweet stall or things like that?
Oh, yeah, of course. Me and Rick decided to get a bouncy castle for them, and we also have a bunch of toys for them to play with and just have fun with. We also have a little sweet cart for them so they can get as hyper as they want. LOL.
Oh, that's great. I was also wondering, though, if it would be okay if my friend could come and do some face painting. You don't have to pay her, but she's trying to start up her own business, so if she could just get some pictures to post on her website and stuff, that'd be really helpful.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why she couldn't come and do that. It sounds like a good idea. I'm sure the kids would love it as well.
Thanks, Heather. I'll let my friend know then.
Okay, let her know the details of the wedding and stuff, and I guess I'll see you then.
Yeah, I'll be the one in the pink dress, lol.
And I'll be the one in white. LOL.
Haha. Well, have fun in these last few weeks of not being married.
Oh, I can't wait to be married, though. I'm actually wishing these weeks go really fast so I can finally be Rick's wife. I love telling people that I'll be his wife soon.
Well, I'm looking forward to your wedding for you then.
Thanks. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Dinner's just finished.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
See you soon.
Jill, where are you? I need to talk to you, like, right now.
Rick? What's wrong? Why are you messaging me?
Heather won't come out of her room, and it's past the time when we were supposed to actually get married. I've gone up to her room, and she's in tears, but she won't let me in to see her. You need to go and talk to her.
Hang on, why do I need to talk to her? Surely her mom and sister are there to help her out. I don't know what more I can do about things.
Well, considering it was your daughter who has ruined her dress, I think there's a lot that you can do about all this.
Hang on, I don't appreciate you trying to blame my daughter for something that isn't her fault. My daughter is 6 years old, so she definitely couldn't ruin an entire wedding.
She's thrown black paint all over Heather's dress.
She's what?
Kimberly got a hold of your friend's paints while she was sorting out the ones she needed for the face painting, and then she took all the black acrylic paint and began running around the place with it. Then, I don't know how, but she got into Heather's changing room and then literally squirted the entire bottle onto the wedding dress. It's completely ruined.
Well, that's not my fault. I mean, accidents happen.
Kimberly is your daughter. So, yeah, this whole mess is kind of your fault. You should have been keeping a closer eye on her.
I want to enjoy this wedding too, you know. This is my family, so I should be able to let my daughter wander around and have people look out for her. That's what family does for one another. Looks after each other.
Yeah, that's what family does, but Kimberly is still your responsibility. Especially at something as busy and hectic as a wedding. You should have been watching your kid to make sure that she doesn't do something that she shouldn't be doing, like chucking black paint all over the bride's bright white wedding dress.
Look, I'm sorry that's happened, but there's nothing I can do about it. Heather will just have to get over it. There's nothing else she can do about it now, can she?
She can't just get over it. She's been looking forward to getting married ever since I proposed to her. She searched forever to find the perfect dress, and she worked quite hard to make sure that she fit into it, and now it's all ruined because of your daughter.
Well, what do you want me to do about it now?
I don't know. Help out somehow? Is there a way to wash the paint out or something?
How would I know?
It was your friend's paints, who you invited to the wedding, and your daughter who caused the entire situation. You need to take some responsibility for everything that has happened. You need to go up to Jill's room and apologize to her profusely. And then you need to come up with a solution or something to help her out.
That's not going to happen. I have done nothing wrong. If anything, Kimberly is the one who is in the wrong, but you can't really yell at a 6-year-old.
Well, I've already told Kimberly off.
You've what? You told my child off? How dare you?
Excuse me?
Kimberly is my kid. You have no right to tell her off. You are not her parent. I do not want you telling my kid off. That is my responsibility.
Then take your responsibility seriously. Kimberly did something she was not supposed to do. She was incredibly naughty and she actually laughed while she was doing it.
I don't care. You are not to tell my daughter off.
I'll do what I have to do if you won't.
Well, I'm definitely not going to be trying to sort anything out for Heather if you keep acting like this.
Well, someone has to parent your child. Lord knows you never do it.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. You always let everyone else take care of your child for you. You never take any responsibility for her, and then when someone does try and actually discipline her, you get all angry and yell at people. Well, I don't care. If you aren't going to actually parent her properly, then you'll have to deal with it when other people do. Now, I need to deal with the heartbroken bride.
Well, tell her to hurry up. I don't want to be waiting around all day, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who wants to get the party started as well.
Excuse you? You and everyone else will wait until both me and Heather are ready. This is our wedding, not yours. So you'll just have to sit and wait. You better have your daughter sitting right beside you as well. I'll not have her running about and causing more trouble.
She won't be. Heather, you need to hurry up and get down here already. Everyone's getting bored. Heather, you really need to stop your sulking and just get over the dress. It's only a piece of clothing. Just get down here already.
Jill, I really don't want to be talking to you right now. Not after everything that's happened. Just leave me alone and let me deal with this. Got it?
God, I don't know why everyone is making such a big deal about all of this. So, a dress got a bit of paint on it. So what? It's really not that much of an issue.
Oh, really? And would you be okay if a kid randomly dumped a load of black paint on your wedding dress on your wedding day? You'd be happy to just get on with things if your dress was ruined?
Well, I mean, of course I'd be annoyed. It would be my wedding dress. I'd have to stop the wedding completely until it was cleaned or I found a new one that I was happy with.
Precisely. But I don't want to stop the wedding because I want to get married today. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can do that without stopping the wedding completely or having to walk down the aisle looking completely ridiculous.
Well, just suck it up. We want to get to the reception already. We're all getting hungry down here.
Right. That's it. I have tried to be patient and just deal with my anger on my own, but I've had enough. Especially with how impatient and just irritable you have been towards me. It was your daughter who has ruined my wedding dress. And I know that she is only 6, so I can't be entirely angry at her, but she should know better because her mother should have taught her better. Today is the most important day of my life, and your daughter has single-handedly ruined it. And I wouldn't be as bothered, but you haven't shown an ounce of regret over what's happened, and you don't seem to care at all.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the prettiest of dresses.
What? How did you even see it?
Well, your mom sent me some pictures when you first found it. It really isn't anything to write home about. In fact, the black paint probably made it look better.
Wow. Okay. I've made my decision.
Made your decision about what?
I want you out of my wedding. Right now.
What? What are you on about?
I'm kicking you out of my wedding. I want you gone. I have no desire to deal with you and your horrible behavior. This is supposed to be a happy day for me, and you have just gone and ruined it.
But you can't kick me out. I'm family. Plus, I'm already here at the wedding. It would be weird if I just up and left, don't you think? The other guests will just all start talking about it and probably start calling you rude or whatever for kicking me out.
Well, once they've heard what you let your child do and how you handled it, I'm sure they'll understand why I asked you to leave.
No, that's not allowed. You can't do that. I want to be in this wedding. I have traveled a long way to get here.
You traveled from like 20 minutes away. That's not that far.
Still, I have traveled, and so I deserve to be in the wedding. I came for a fun night, and so I'm going to have a fun night. I hardly ever get to spend time just relaxing and having fun anymore. Not since I became a mother. Do you know how hard it is to look after a kid? No, you don't. So you need to just get over whatever happened to your dress and just let me enjoy myself. Got it? There are lots of people here who can keep an eye on Kimberly for a change. I can finally have a little bit of fun.
If you wanted to have an evening without watching over your daughter, then you should have gotten a babysitter. At least that way my dress wouldn't be ruined, and you could have done whatever you wanted to tonight.
What? No way. I wasn't going to pay out for a babysitter when I knew that there would be family to watch over Kimberly tonight. Do you know how expensive those people are? They charge at least $30 an hour, and considering I got here at like 10, I would have had to pay from 10 in the morning to probably 10 the next day as I'm sleeping over in a hotel. I would have been spending over like $300 just for someone to watch over Kimberly for the night. I'm not going to waste money like that.
Then you need to take better care of your daughter and make sure that she's not getting herself into trouble. However, because of what she's done, I'm afraid I'm going to have to stand by what I said, and you're going to have to leave my wedding. I don't want you here right now, Aunt Jill, and you're just going to have to respect that.
Well, tough, because I'm not leaving.
Yes, you are. Do you know that Kimberly has actually come to me and apologized? She was so sorry that she had ruined my dress that she couldn't stop crying. And yet you haven't shown an ounce of sympathy. Your daughter is so much more empathetic than you. Don't you feel bad about that? And how your daughter is more mature than you and can recognize when she's done wrong?
Well, if she's apologized, then there's nothing to worry about then, is there?
Look, I don't want you in my wedding anymore. That's it. That's everything. You've had your chance and you've blown it. I now know what kind of person you are, and it's not someone I want in my wedding, as I just know that you'll try and do something else to ruin it.
No, I wouldn't. Plus, what about Kimberly? She's been so looking forward to this day. Are you just going to kick her out of the wedding too? How do you think that will make you look to everyone?
My mom has already said that she will watch over Kimberly if she wants to stay. Obviously, she's your kid, but I would seriously consider how she feels and what she wants before you make any rash decisions. She's apologized, so she really shouldn't be punished for your behavior.
My behavior? She is the one who ruined your dress.
She's also helped me fix it, in her own little way. You haven't done anything.
Well, whatever. Fine. I'll leave your stupid wedding. It was turning into a boring day anyway.
Great. And Kimberly?
She can stay. I'm not going to tear her away if she's having fun. Besides, she'll be your problem all day long, and I can go and actually have a relaxing day.
Sounds good to me.
Great. Bye.
Bye. I did end up kicking Jill out of my wedding in the end, as she was just behaving completely horribly. She did not care about what her daughter did, and whilst it is just a dress at the end of the day, and I did manage to sort it out at the end, the fact that Jill didn't seem to care or even try to help out just showed that she didn't care about me and that she was only looking out for herself. In the end, though, Kimberly had a wonderful time, and I even made her my flower girl, which she loved. I managed to fix my dress by cutting it a little bit and adding little personal details, such as little handprints and people signing the dress as well. It will be a lovely memento for many years to come. Hopefully, Jill will come to her senses and we'll be able to work something out. Sometimes you just need to make boundaries with people and stick to them. If they really respect you, then they will try to make it work with you, and if they don't, then they don't deserve to know you. As for me and Rick, we are loving being married, and we can't think of anything better than being with one another. Love really can happen at the best of times, and if you find the one, then you should make sure you do everything you can to keep a hold of them. It's never too late to take a chance.